Yeah, Abed, I can't believe
Good to
it.
see you again.
Good to see you. I'm so happy to see you, Abed. For starters, can you tell me a little bit about how the vaccine rollout has been going?
It's going very, very well, thankfully. We've received the first batch of vaccines a few months ago from the COVAX initiative, and it's going very well. We're looking for to have the new batch in a few weeks, which is great.
So, who is eligible for the vaccine, and how is that coming together? Because presumably you have the Syrian refugees and the Jordanians. How are they navigating that situation?
People at the camp started receiving the vaccines indeed. No one is safe until everyone's vaccinated, because the virus does not discriminate. The first few days, I went to the vaccination clinic and I met an elderly woman, a grandma. She told me, honestly, I wasn't really thrilled at the beginning because of all the rumors about the vaccine being dangerous. But then with UNICEF and other organizations' awareness and support, she learned how safe and how important the vaccines are. And she was really eager to get vaccinated. And she turned from being a person who does not believe in the vaccine into someone who went back to her community and started telling everyone that it's important.
I wondered if you could tell me a little bit about how the pandemic has been specifically affecting the children there.
Of course, there has been an effect on the children and their families on many levels. Since the beginning of the pandemics, all the schools here were shut. Right now, everything is done online. And in this part of the world, in Jordan, and most of the people don't have access to technology, internet, knowledge about how to use the technology. So many children started falling through the cracks of the system, the new system.
I'm thinking of how, as a parent of a 10-year-old, I have to put him on Zoom every day, but I'm in, a country where I have access to internet and I have all of these things at my fingertips. How has that been for the refugees in Jordan?
It's been challenging. So let me give you an example. I went to Zatari camp and I met many children, and I asked one of them how's his studies doing online. And he told me that his father didn't own a phone. So he couldn't do any studies for many months, which was a huge issue. So thankfully, UNICEF had a response for that. We've distributed about 10,000 tablets for the children, either inside the camp or outside the camp. So this kid got a tablet and started going back to his school and doing his studies.
I remember being there and how so many times the children come running to you and they want to hold, they want a hug, or they just, a high five.
It's been tough. It's been tough for everyone. Me, the people that I work with, family, being social distant from everyone. For me, as a UNICEF staff, I go to the camp. My colleagues go to the camp. We meet children. We talk to them. We help them psychologically. One word can mean a big difference for the children. Sometimes a word or a hug means a lot. Let me tell you something. People call it COVID vaccine. I call it hope vaccine, because it is hope for the children. It's hope for their families. Hope that life will go back to the way it was.
Well, it's great to see you again, Abed, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for all that you're doing, and the work that you're doing with UNICEF and its partners.
You're most welcome, and I'm honored to be able to interact with you again. And I really hope that when things settle down and people can travel, I wish for you to come here so you can meet the kids that you met 7 years ago.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? We'll do that. Thank you so much.
Perfect. You're welcome.